Top 5 Accidental Inventions That Changed the World. Imagine a world without potato chips to snack on, Velcro to keep your shoes snug, or penicillin to save lives. It's hard to picture, right? Now, imagine discovering that each of these brilliant innovations wasn't the result of meticulous planning and genius foresight, but accidents. Yes, some of the most essential and iconic inventions we rely on every day came about by sheer happenstance. Today, we're diving into 5 of the greatest accidental discoveries that shaped our world in ways their inventors never intended. Grab your popcorn or potato chips, and let's get started on this incredible journey of happy accidents that forever changed our lives. Picture this: it's 1941 in Switzerland, and a man named George de Mestral is out hiking with his beloved dog. During the hike, George notices something peculiar: burrs sticking stubbornly to his clothes and his dog's fur. If you've ever had to pry those little spiked seed pods off your clothing, you know how irritating they can be. But George wasn't annoyed, he was curious. Back home, George placed a burr under a microscope and discovered its secret: tiny hooks on the burrs that latched onto loops in fabric and fur. This inspired the brilliant idea of creating a fastener that mimicked nature's design. Thus, Velcro, a combination of the French words velours, velvet, and crochet, hook, was born. At first, the product was dismissed by many as too industrial-looking, but Velcro eventually found its way into everyday life, from sneakers to spacesuits. Today, it's a household name and a multifunctional fastener used in countless industries. One encounter with a clingy burr during a hike turned into one of the most practical inventions of the 20th century. Impressive, right? Let's head back to 1928 and visit the lab of Alexander Fleming, a Scottish bacteriologist known for his groundbreaking work. But truth be told, Fleming wasn't exactly known for keeping a squeaky clean laboratory. One day, he returned from vacation to discover an untidy petri dish that had been unintentionally left out. On this dish, a strange mold was growing, and more importantly, it was killing the bacteria around it. Instead of tossing the dish into the trash, Fleming investigated further. He realized that this mold, later identified as Penicillin notatum, had the ability to kill harmful bacteria. The result: penicillin, the world's first antibiotic, and one of the most life-saving medicines in human history. Penicillin is estimated to have saved over 200 million lives and counting. Without that messy petri dish left unattended, who knows how many more years it might have taken for humanity to discover antibiotics. Fleming's curiosity and attention to the unexpected turned an oversight into one of the greatest medical breakthroughs ever. Now it's time for a story that'll make you hungry. It's the mid-1800s in Saratoga Springs, New York, and a chef named George Crumb is working in a fine dining restaurant. One day, a picky customer sends his fried potatoes back, complaining they're too thick and soggy. Annoyed, and perhaps eager to teach the customer a lesson, Crumb slices the potatoes paper thin, fries them to a golden crisp, and douses them with salt. The surprise: the customer loves them. What started as a sarcastic attempt to irritate a demanding diner became the birth of the potato chip. Crumb's creation quickly gained popularity and soon became a staple snack in the United States and beyond. Today, the global potato chip industry is worth billions, and all of it traces back to a chef's mischievous experiment in the face of criticism. We owe every crunch to that single moment of culinary annoyance turned genius. So the next time you open a bag of chips, remember that it all started with a frustrated chef. From snacks to science, let's turn our attention to the invention that revolutionized meal preparation: the microwave oven. Back in the 1940s, an engineer named Percy Spencer was working on radar technology with magnetrons, a key component of World War II military equipment. One day at work, Spencer noticed something strange. The candy bar in his pocket had melted. Curious about what had caused the candy to melt, Spencer experimented further by placing popcorn kernels near the magnetron, and they popped. After more testing, he realized that the microwaves produced by the magnetron could rapidly heat food. With this discovery, the foundation for the microwave oven was laid. The first commercial microwaves were bulky and expensive, but over time, they became smaller, more affordable, and a must-have in kitchens around the world. Today, we rely on these devices to reheat leftovers, make popcorn, and cook meals at lightning speed. And to think, it all started with a melted candy bar. Now, let's wash everything down with a fizzy drink that's beloved across the globe: Coca-Cola. It's 1886 in Atlanta, Georgia, where a pharmacist named John Pemberton is working on creating a medicinal tonic. Pemberton originally designed the formula as a cure for headaches and fatigue, mixing a blend of coca leaves, cola nuts, and sugar syrup. The accidental twist: when a clerk at the pharmacy added soda water to the mix, it transformed the concoction into a carbonated delight. Customers quickly fell in love with this new fizzy beverage, and what started as a medicinal experiment soon became a cultural icon. Coca-Cola went on to dominate the beverage industry, expanding into markets all over the world. From its humble beginnings as a misunderstood tonic to becoming the emblem of refreshment and happiness, it's safe to say Pemberton's soda water mishap paid off in ways he could never have dreamed. What connects these remarkable stories is one simple truth: serendipity, or the ability to turn unexpected events into incredible opportunities. Whether it's noticing the hooks on a burr, investigating mold on a messy Petri dish, or adding the wrong ingredient to a recipe, these inventors all share one common trait: curiosity. Instead of treating mistakes as failures, they saw potential. They were willing to explore the unexpected and follow their instincts, paving the way for world-changing breakthroughs. These stories remind us that scientific discoveries, creative inventions, and even delicious snacks often arise from embracing the unexpected. So, what can we learn from these accidental inventions? First, don't shy away from mistakes. Whether you're in a lab, a kitchen, or your daily life, errors can be the gateway to new possibilities. Stay curious, experiment, and never dismiss something as simple as a melted candy bar or a soggy fry. You never know where it might lead. Second, be open to unusual solutions. The inventors in our stories didn't invent penicillin, Velcro, or potato chips because they set out to do so. They simply noticed something interesting and pursued it. Sometimes, letting go of rigid planning and embracing serendipity is the secret to unlocking creativity. And there you have it, 5 extraordinary accidental inventions that forever changed our world. From saving lives with penicillin to revolutionizing how we snack with potato chips, these stories remind us that brilliance often hides in the unplanned. So, the next time life throws you an unexpected curveball, don't dismiss it right away. Who knows, your next mistake might just be the catalyst for something incredible. If you love exploring the stories behind groundbreaking inventions and the incredible minds who made them possible, then you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and follow Invent Hill, your daily dose of creativity and ingenuity.